So we're going to be reading I'm New Here. But before we start, second graders, I want to ask some questions. How many of you have ever been the new kid before? Okay, Bailey, when did you move here?
Halfway through kindergarten.
Okay, and how did that make you feel?
Sad.
And why were you sad?
Because I was a new kid.
Okay, so you didn't know a lot of people, right? Okay, so making new friends can kind of be scary sometimes. So in this book, there's 3 people that all moved to a new school. Some of them have moved homes. Some of them have moved far away. So this little boy, I know he comes from a country where they don't speak English. So it's really scary for him. So we're going to start by reading I'm New Here by Anne O'Brien. Okay. I'm new here. Here is a new home. And see, we've got all of the new students, and look at all the friends that they've made.
Friends.
The end. All right. So today, students, you'll be able to analyze the characters and describe them based on what we learned in the book. So we already learned about Bailey's experience being the new kid, so we were able to draw some connections. And if we had a new student, what would be some things that would be helpful to that new student as far as being new in the classroom? What kind of tools or advice would you give him or her? It's kind of important to know when lunch is, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we'd let them know that we have lunch at 12:30. Maybe one other thing.
You get clipped down if you're bad.
Right, you get clipped down if you're bad. And we don't want any clip downs, especially if you're new. That may probably make your day worse. So I would like you to draw, another important thing would be drawing a map of the classroom to show where each of the important things in the room are. So if we draw a picture of the cubbies where we come in, then they'll know, hey, this is where I need to put my stuff in the morning. And then you can draw the lines of desks, or maybe where we go and read back in the corner. So I'll have you guys draw a map right now of the room. You can label it if you'd like. And then when you're done, give me a thumbs up. Bailey, what are you writing? I don't think I got to the writing part yet.
Oh, I said this is my classroom. I love.
Okay, I'm really glad you love it here.
Oh.
But
Are
you finished with your drawing?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Are you finished with your drawing?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next step, thank you for the thumbs up. That nice little procedure that we should be doing. We need to write a paragraph about why each space and area is important. I'm sure we all remember how to write our paragraph. We start with the introduction sentence, kind of gives readers an idea of what we're writing about, and then at least 2 detail sentences. So I see that you drew the cubbies like we talked about. So it can just be details about the cubbies, why it's important, and where the teacher's desk is. That would be another important thing to know, especially if they've got questions. And then what comes at the end, our very last sentence.
Conclusion.
Yep, the conclusion sentence. Good job. And what's the purpose of the conclusion sentence, Sid?
To wrap up all your ideas.
Awesome. Good job. So I'm going to give you guys about 5 to 10 minutes to write a paragraph over that. And then when you're done, you can just bring it over to me. And that's what the grade's going to be on. It's going to be over. Now I messed up. It's going to be over how well you wrote your paragraph. Make sure you do capital letters, punctuation, and do your best to spell things the right way. And then if you get done early, I did have some cards that you're going to see how hello is written in other languages. So when you're ready for that, come pick these up, okay?
I literally had a boy in my class doing that the whole time.
All right, that's gonna be a hot mess and a half.